get a close-up on KDZ. This man has to pick Aquaman. That hat has so much power in it. Like, if we don the hat, we play Aquaman mirrors. We have to. It's so slick.
It is a very, very nice hat. But, you know, KDZ, not foreign to the idea of changing a lot of characters in matches. You saw him desperately going to the Superman pick against his set against DJT. And, you know, at first it wasn't looking great, but he adapted mid-match that same game and got a lot done. Had DJT almost down to nothing. So we're definitely sure Newbie's going Cheetah. Nowhere else for him to go. And KDZ has his cursor over Aquaman. Looks like that's where we're going. We're going to Atlantis.
I think Newbie should look more for command grabs in this set. With the Water of Life and Aquaman's great anti-airs, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to just pounce around how he wants to. Whether or not KDZ's reactions are up to par or Cheetah can beat out that down two that has so much range. I think command grabs are the way to go. So Cheetah can meter burn them for extended damage, get background bounces, wall bounces, you know, just utilize all of the gameplay mechanics.
I can definitely see that. I feel like that is a little bit, Newbie kind of saves those command grabs for when your opponent, for when his opponent least suspects them. And, you know, I feel like he doesn't really use them to condition people at first. He kind of just has them there as a threat and just throws them out of nowhere.
Well, either way, we'll figure it out as Newbie starts with the sweep. Delay the wake up from KDZ to avoid the ambiguous jump-in cross-up setup.
And if KDZ had the first hit instead of Newbie, he would have converted that into a bigger combo. First hit is very important in this game.
We talked about it. That down two coming out fast, but Cheetah just so agile and so swift as she flies right over Arthur's head. And the unblockable interactables.
Oh, the jump-in pounds by Newbie, converting it to the claw trait.
And 360 damage, beats the backdash, and just like that, 2 hits, claws out, and Cheetah, massive damage.
Aquaman's trait was nowhere there to save him.
Bouncing over, puts itself into the corner. This is big danger. Wakes up, baited, and KDZ with a simple walk back was all it took to bait Newbie's wake up and punish him for doing so.
Walk back, just feeling out Cheetah, seeing what she's gonna go, and she had a great rollout by Newbie.
Oh, nice pounce cancels on the recognition from KDZ, canceling into that Water of Life trade to avoid the combo.
And a great rollout again by Newbie. Newbie utilizing these all in the right moments, all in the right situation.
Such great meter management from both of these players.
Oh, you can pounce around, but when you have Aquaman's down two, that trident is gonna find you.
Yeah, Arthur Curry letting Cheetah know, not in my house. The throne of Atlantis will be protected, and this cat is not gonna fly around the deep seas.
Oh, and barely whips it, tries to jump out, but thanks to that new adjustment to that hitbox, KDZ does secure the match. If this was Injustice 1 in that same situation, that back two would have went right through him.
All right, the short pounce, try to work his way in and avoid the tentacle slam, but KDZ up close is right where Aquaman wants her.
Okay, he does trade out, he is able to block. Converts into something, doesn't have the meter for a full combo, and there's the meter. We're gonna see a back three, we're gonna see a jump in, and the forward two grab.
Oh man, the whip. Cheetah going a little too far to punish, and KDZ just poised and patient, standing its ground, waiting for Cheetah to try and pounce in.
Oh,
nice bait.
Trying to bait it out. Newbie trying to find that nice, perfect little middle ground. Somewhere where he won't be in down to range, but close enough that he can punish on whip.
And this just seems rough. Cheetah having an insanely hard time trying to get in. And a clash at the end of the combo, the frustration is showing in the gameplay.
Yeah, don't agree with it. Don't agree with it at all.
Well, that's unblockable, so that helps out. The wake-up trident rush, denying the pounce entry, following up that back 1-2.
The tentacle strike from full screen doesn't get KDZ much. And the sweep by Newbie, hard knockdown. What's the mix-up? He goes for the throw, puts him in the corner. Forward three, the oppression of the plus frames, the advantage on block.
This time gets the overhead and the string pounces in. Pounces out, pounces back in. We're everywhere, boys, flying all over the Atlantis seas. Meter burn forward three to get through the overhead slam, and showing signs of life is Cheetah.
All right, the overhead interactable, and KDZ Trident rushing his way in, getting swept by Cheetah. Hard knockdown, forward 3.
There's the command grab we talked about earlier. Newbie going forward for the first time, letting him come back for the cross under attempt. Meter burn forward 3.
And KDZ showing the respect.
Oh, wow, and gives Newbie a second chance at life and blows it with a wake-up attack. Not quite sure on the decision making for that one. I'd like to see more command grabs. Clearly a successful attempt, although it's only 1 for 1.
I think using a command grab against a player like KDZ, KDZ is a very calculated player, a very passive player. He respects a lot of negative frames. You throw that forward 3, in very, very, very few situations will KDZ disrespect it. That's just how he is as a player.
Summoning the waters of Atlantis through the mist and vapors of the combo breaker venue is KDZ. Pretty sure he has a trident in that pocket, a little mini one. Back to Atlantis we go.
And Newbie finding himself at full screen, going for the pounce, making that down 2 whiff, almost gets the punish from the tentacle strike.
There we go. Baiting KDZ's down 2 out to get the sweep. Pounces over, pounces back. And the tentacle slam tosses the trident 250 damage. So healthy from full screen is Aquaman as it gets a full combo and tacks on an additional 444 after.
And Aquaman's just a little too fast for that meter burn back 3. Not quick enough for Cheetah.
There's the head shake of disappointment. I think Newbie knows exactly what's going on here. Trying to figure out the matchup on the fly. Aquaman seems to have all of the answers.
All right, gets the forward 3, chases KDZ's backdash down, and Newbie still on the board, not too far behind. Not too far behind, do not get this man out. We've seen a lot of reverse 3-0s this whole weekend. Oh, not like that.
And too slow with the forward 3. Spending 3 bars in that sequence if you count, once you count the air escape.
All right, going for the pounce, both players taking to the air.
Slams the trophy. Or the statue, or whatever you call it.
There's that perfect little middle ground. He tried it down 2 and still got a combo.
Oh, and the insane, sickening amount of chip damage from that Trident Rush. Cheetah in big time trouble here. Still has access to the clash. Wakes up.
Wakes up, putting his aggression down. Wow. Goes for the throw. KDZ meter burn back 3, but cancels it. Chases Cheetah down with the back 2.
And
is KDZ
wake up? Questionable decisions from Newbie here. Doesn't have meter to extend for anything. And no!
He drops
the
it.
Trident toss. Wait a minute. We've seen this happen time and time again. The mix-ups.
Okay. Are we going to see a check? He can win the clash. He's got 2 bars to Newbie's 1. He can win the clash and check him with the tentacle strike at full screen.
Goes for the water shield instead. Uh-oh. Gives Newbie a second chance at life. Backdashes out the Trident. Spacing. Coming down to the wire. Any hit will do it from Aquaman. And the tentacle stab. Enough. KDZ advancing into the top 8. Newbie going home with a respectable 9th place. Cheetah tried to get the job done. Couldn't quite get on the inside. And Aquaman, in his strong defensive presence, protects the halls of Atlantis